Send it back and tell him he can go fuck himself. I don't need a sword, I'm not eat. I want actions, not presents. What about the money?
They're all out collecting debts and making coin. They'll deliver it to Florin daily now.
Lars is coming for his 2 million euros in 5 days. Are those whores suddenly pulling in 400k a day for us? What's the situation with the bank's computer, that fucking prick?
Working on it. Hey! You break in your fucking bank!
What the hell is my daughter? Computer message disappeared. It's my birthday. What's the situation with the bank's computer, that fucking prick? Hey!
Of roads, in as far as it excludes counties in the share of road maintenance levy fund.
Msupa na kazi ya kuingia na eggs, tunatengeza nao wote niko na Facebook. Okay.
Let me stop there and thank the House again for inviting me, and Honorable Chair, I can take any.
You're not yet done until you are discharged by the chair. You still have a supplementary question from Honorable Gataya. You have Senator Gataya.
Honorable Speaker, I have captioned Honorable Say's mention about a formula which has all through proved to be very discriminative. Because, Honorable Speaker, Madam Speaker, if you go to the other corrects, I'm very sure Honorable Waziri is aware. He must be aware of a road which originates from some parts in Daraka. This is Gatonga, Marimandi, Chakariga. This road that is stored for close to 15 years. Actually, this road is peeling off. Even the parts that were done is already, those parts are already peeling off, and we have witnessed several accidents for the last few years. We also have a road from Mutindwa, Kombogori, all the way to Itombani in Ichogoria, and several other roads, Madam Speaker, that have stalled out of this discriminative formula, which has neglected some part of the country, including the Rakanidi. So what is this the ministry is doing to make sure that we have equality, we have balanced the distribution of these funds to make sure that every part of this country is served equally, to make sure that all the roads are done, because we have seen some parts of this country terribly neglected in terms of road network. What is your ministry doing to make sure that we balance the equation to make sure that everybody benefits?
CS, you can proceed to answer that.
I think, let me respond again, and thank you for the supplementary question, Honorable Speaker, Senator. With respect to really, when we spend time to see what we've been able to do with securitization of a portion of the road maintenance levy in line with Section 32 of KRB Act, Section 32 of RMLF Act, Section 32 of RMLF Act, we've been able to raise funds and address some of the challenges facing our roads. A number of them were bending bills, a number of them were maintenance challenges, because the maintenance vote alone from RMLF may not be adequate to maintain all our roads. And I want to confirm that the formula that has been developed to take care of length of roads, the traffic on the roads, the class of the road, and so on and so forth, will distribute, is meant to share the revenues from RMLF between the national government for purpose of maintaining national roads, depending on the class of the road, and the county government, and we are quickly working through that amendment so that we can unlock the challenge. But like I said, that securitization has unlocked a lot of challenges and given us liquidity to address some of the challenge roads like Chakarika, Marimanti, Katunga, the 36-kilometer road, which is in a bit of a state of disrepair. And I want to confirm to the Senator that this road has received attention, and in this financial year, we'll start recarpeting that road. Among us, the many other projects within that county of Tharaka Nithi that is receiving attention, like all the other counties in Kenya. And so I can confirm that Chakarika, Marimanti, Katunga, 36 kilometers will be recarpeted this financial year. I thank you.
Thank you, CS. Senator George Bugwa. Can you give him the mic?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. CS, in the previous financial year, there was some money which were allocated and disbursed to counties, but they didn't clear pending bills for the contractors. What is your ministry doing through the Kenya Roads Board to ensure that the counties don't start new projects before they pay the pending bills for the work which was done previously? Thank you.
CS.
I think with respect to really accounting standard and fast charge, where debt should really be paid ahead of even paying ourselves salaries, what we have done with the securitized 7 shillings is accrued all the pending bills for every road in Kenya, clear those pending bills with the raising of that 175 billion. So the pending bills up to December 2024 will really be addressed without any favor in terms of, like we've paid everybody for the first 40% of the amount we owe. We are paying the next 40% of the balance by end of this month, maybe first week of August. And what we did in the budgeting before really picking on any new project is to make sure we provided funding for at least 1.5 or 2 certificates for the works, for the new certificates that will come, so that we don't accrue pending bills again. So in terms of, and I agree with Senator, in terms of prioritization, it would really not be right to just be developing new programs when we are not paying pending bills. So we are paying all the pending bills up to December, and we provided we are able to pay for at least 1 certificate that is accomplished by the contractors. So I want to assure this House, Honorable Speaker, members, that we are on top of this and we'll try to, as much as possible, minimize that challenge of accruing pending bills while we are developing new projects. Again, thank you, Speaker.
Senator Dan Manzo, did you have a question? Or it was
Well,
taken?
the question I had with the CS is a little bit different, although related to a question he asked that much earlier as to what happened. Because Ari alone he had been here, I'd asked him a question and he promised to see me at his office, but that never happened. So what happened to Kia Emali?
CS, that's a concern, it's a genuine concern. You could address it.
When I was coming into the House this morning, a senator came to receive me, and I thought we had agreed on how we were going to sort that out. So I'll be seeing the senator hereafter to address that. But I guess because of just call of duties, I can see Senator Manzo and address that challenge. But I didn't quite hear the first part of the question. I wish to more on a serious note address. Was there a question? You saw me struggling to hear. Sorry. Thank you. Ukia Emali has now been funded. You are aware we closed the bids for Ukia Emali. Is it Emali Ukia or is it Emali Ukia? There was a fight when we were advertising on to whether we should publish it as Ukia Emali or Emali Ukia. But that has been advertised, has been closed, it's undergoing evaluation. We have funded in the current financial year to be able to have mobilization and funds for the first milestone. And Ukia Emali will start in due course. I thank you.
So, Honorable CS, I want to thank you on behalf of the House for the questions you have responded. Senator Bass, you had a question? Yes. You don't appear on the dashboard, but you can proceed and ask the question now that we have a few minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to first thank the Minister. I think it's been a long day for him. Honorable CS, my question is about the northern road, the road that goes from Selo to Mandera. I want to thank the President for standing firm to see that that road is actually on progress. Actually, it's progressing. However, there are some challenges, especially delay of payments. Some sections have started, some sections have not started. But however, the other one has been, the one for Samatar Wajir has been already been advertised. I saw it yesterday. But the two sections that were under annuity, that is Modogash, Samatara, and Rambo Mandara. What is the position of the annuity? Because the last time the President has promised that the Kenha is going to take over, or the government is going to take over, to assure that this road is done completely and not in patches. Thank you so much.
Senator Abbas, that's a road that is notoriously known in Kenya, especially in the social media.
The road that has brought a lot of interest, actually.
That has brought a lot of attention.
A lot of interest, yeah. And it's become popular, actually.
You could speak into it.
Yeah, there's a lot of work happening here. This corridor, honorable members, totals about 766 kilometers. Quite a lengthy road, starting from Meru or Isiolo, this end Isiolo, going all the way like Abbas says, ending in Mandera East, where we have that annuity section, Ramu Mandera, which was under annuity, including Samata Modogashe, which is also under annuity. I will have a meeting this afternoon. We are moving from annuity, we are finalizing annuity, moving from annuity to EPC. We have done one road from annuity to EPC, the one in Taita Taveta. And then we have, we just basically cutting and pasting what we did for Taveta illicit Njukini And so the movement, we had a challenge between the two contractors of this road, a company which had a local component, and we have resolved that challenge. We will move quickly because this is the section that is likely to cause delay to move Ramu Mandera and Madagascar Samata to EPC, and we will award probably through unlimited, what do you call, the specially permitted procurement method, because there was already a contractor, and start that section of the road. You will have noted that the other section of the road, which was in the papers just the other day, is that section where we had the Arab funding, and which we really need to close quickly. That is the section between Samata to Ajia. Those are the only challenge two sections, and I have instructions to make sure that the whole corridor is open at the same time. So we'll accelerate Madagascar Samata and Ramu Mandera to move from annuity to EPC, and work with the Arab Bank on what we advertised yesterday to finish Samata to Ajia, and the whole corridor will have contractors. We have resolved the insecurity challenges. I think we have really attention from our forces inspecting and supervising the construction. The section, for example, like Isiolo Kulamawe or Kulamawe to Madagascar, with this contractor called China State Construction, there's very good progress, and today at about 45% completion. So there's very good work on this corridor that will open our northern part of Kenya to be like the rest of Kenya. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, members.
Thank you. Senator Issa Boy, I'll give you almost like 1 minute only to ask.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is just a very simple one. There is a road from Lungalunga to Vanga, Mr. Minister, but that road from Vanga to Lungalunga, there is just 1 kilometer to reach Vanga. It's almost now 4 years. It has not been completed. That's my question, please.
Please comment on that road within a minute.
I don't have the details on Lungalunga to Vanga, but I can tell you on any road with a contractor at the moment, because of the bending bill challenge. Let me pick up that, check. 1 kilometer should not be a big issue, particularly if there's been a contractor and the issue is a bending bill. I can, because we've paid each and every contractor the first 40%, we are paying the next 40% in a short while. And the settlement agreement we did with the contractors was they go back to work. So allow me to check on that, and I don't see a big challenge on a major road with 1 kilometer and a road which is linking us on that corridor. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable CS, for the effort you have given in answering all those questions. There were quite many, and it is good to know that your ministry is looking into the road infrastructure. Honorable Senators, it is now 1 p.m., time to adjourn the House. The Senate therefore stands adjourned until later today, Wednesday, 16 July 2025 at 2:30 p.m. Thank you.
Joyce. Twende lunch, najua utanipiga.